we're going to do our first Fundations lesson. I tried really hard to get it posted last night, but it just was not working, and so I'm ready to do it now. Well, we're going to start off this week with some new sounds. We have some new glued sounds. So let's start with that first. So I'll say it, you say it, I'll say it again, okay? This is I-N-K, pink, ink. I-N-K, pink, ink. Awesome. Okay, let's do the next one. A-N-K, bank, ank. You say it. A-N-K, bank, ank. Awesome. Let's do the next one. O-N-K, honk, onk. O-N-K, honk, onk. Okay, last new glued sound of the week. U-N-K, junk, unk. U-N-K, junk, unk. Okay, let's go over just those again. I-N-K, pink, ink. A-N-K, bank, ank. O-N-K, honk, onk. And U-N-K, junk, unk. Okay, let's look at how we mark up a word with those. Now, you guys already know this because if it's a glued sound, then you already know how to mark it up, but I'm going to go ahead and write one anyway. So I'm going to write junk, and I'm going to write it nice and neat using my Fundations letters. And then I have it right here. Junk. J-unk. Junk. If we tap that, it'll be j-unk. Junk. J-unk. Junk. Okay, so unk is a glued sound. So I bet you already know how to mark up a glued sound, but I'm going to show you. You're going to put a rectangle around that glued sound to remind us that we keep it together. So unk stays together. Junk. Okay, let's try another one. Let's do honk. If you have paper at your house, you can be writing these with me. Honk. Let's tap that word. Honk. 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 And again, it's a glued sound, so when we mark it up, we're going to put a rectangle around the whole glued sound. Honk. Honk. Let's do just one more. Let's do bank. Can you write that at home while I write it here? Bank. Again, taking it nice and slow so I can use my Fundations letters. Bank. B-ank. Bank. B-ank. Bank. And I'm going to show you how to mark up those glued sounds. Just like that. Okay? So you mark those up at home if you wrote those by yourself too. Okay. Now we're going to do our whole letter, our whole drill sounds warm up. Okay? So we're going to do our whole drill sounds warm up, and we'll add in those new glued sounds that we just learned. So I've got it all set up here. We're going to start with letters. Here we go. Say it with me, okay? T top, t. J, jug, j. H, hat, h. M, man, m. F, fun, f. E, ed, eh. D, dog, d. B, bat, b. R, rat, N, nut, n. L, lamp, l. W, wind, w. I, itch, I. S, snake, s. X, fox, x. Z, zebra, z. Q, queen, qua. O, octopus, ah. U, up, A, apple, ah. V, van, v. G, game, g. P, pan, p. C, cat, k. K, kite, k. Y, yellow, y. Okay, I hope you said all those with me. Let's move to our digraphs. CK, sock, k. WH, whistle, w. SH, ship, sh. TH, thumb, th. CH, chin, ch. Oh, that was supposed to be in my letter cards. I'll make sure to add it in there for tomorrow, but let's do it now. S, bugs, z. We use that with our suffixes, right? Okay. All right. Now we're on those glued sounds. So I'm going to start with the ones we already know and then move to the ones that we just learned, okay? A-L-L, ball, all. I can hear you all in my head going, A-L-L, ball, all. A-M, ham, am. A-N, fan, an. Okay, here are ones from last week. A-N-G, fang, ang. O-N-G, song, ong. U-N-G, lung, ung. I-N-G, ring, ing. And our brand new ones. O-N-K, honk, onk. O-N-K, honk, onk. A-N-K, bank, ank. Did I do that twice? I'm not sure, so let's do it again. A-N-K, bank, ank. I-N-K, pink, ink. I-N-K, pink, ink. U-N-K, junk, unk. Awesome. Okay, let's go to our trick words. Okay, I hope you've been practicing these at home. I sent them home with all of your parents to work on, but we're going to work on them now. Okay, so let's do our trick words. From, of, O-F of, said, are, A-R-E-R. Uh-oh. T-H-E-Y, they. What? W-H-A-T, what? I can hear you all saying that in my brain. I hope you're doing it at home too. when, were. Remember, that one was the one on our door. W-E-R-E, were. W-H-O, who. But say it like an owl. W-H-O, who, who. Was, W-A-S, was. Whoops. Is, his. We, he, she, be, me. Y-O-U, you. Y-O-U-R, your. Do, does. As, has. Or, for. O-R, or. F-O-R, for. Okay, here's getting into some new ones. Why, buy, my, try. Okay, remember, we've got 3 of the E-R-E words on this card. 2 of them rhyme and 1 of them doesn't. Where, there, those rhyme. Here, sounds a little different. Where, there, here. Oh, I'm going to get used to this camera thing. Have. Into. 1. And. A-N-D, and. Okay. Got our trick words out of the way. We're moving right along. We're going to do our words of the day. Okay. We've got our words of the day. Thick. Wing. Chill. Hang. Call. Jobs. Shells. Ooh, that's got a suffix on it. It's got our suffix S, and it makes the S bugs Z sound. Shells. Pins. There's another one. Quit. Much. Fill. Ham. Ships. There we have that suffix, but it says S. Remember, the S always makes it more than one. Ducks. That one's got the S on it too. Okay. All right, we have a new word of the day today, okay? And if you have a piece of paper, I want you to write it at your house. Remember, we just learned all those new glued sounds, and this has our glued sound. And so we're going to write it again, and then we're going to talk about what it means, okay? So your word is junk. Let's practice writing it nice and neat with our Fundations letters. J is a plain line letter. Starts on the plain line. Point to the plain line. Go down to the worm line and make a curve. Then dot it. There's a J. Unk. U-N-K. Junk. Unk. U. Starts at the plain line. Down for a curve. Up to the plain line. And straight down. N. K. K starts at the skyline, goes down to the grass line. We pick up our pencil, go to the plain line, leave some space, slant in, slant out. Junk. Okay, now we mark it up. Junk. J-U-N-K, junk. Okay, so we've got the glued sounds, we've got the glued sound U-N-K, and that helps us make the word junk. So think about that word. What's junk mean? And if you want, you can comment under this video if I don't come up with the way you were thinking of junk. But when I think of junk, I think of useless stuff. So like at a place where they tear down old cars, they call that a junk yard because there's lots of junk, just old pieces that aren't really useful. Or we could think of junk like in junk food. If you're eating a lot of cake and cookies and soda and all that kind of stuff, that's food that doesn't really do you any good. So it's junk. Okay? Can you think of any other ways that you could describe junk? I would love to hear that from you, and you can type it down in the comments under the video in Seesaw. Okay, so that's the word junk. Okay, I want you to think real quick. Can you think of any words that rhyme with junk? I've got a couple. I'm thinking junk, punk, hunk, funk. Like maybe you're in a little bit of a funk. And you'll have to see if you can come up with some more. I'd love to hear some that rhyme with junk. So our word of the day is what? Junk. I hope you just shouted out junk at your house. Awesome. Okay. So I am going to try and hold up our new glued sounds here. Okay. Here we go. Trying to keep all of our cards nice and organized. Okay, so here we go. We have onk, ank, ink, and unk. Can you see all four of those? Okay, I'm going to say a sound, and I want you to point on the screen to the correct card, okay? Here we go. Let's get them all in there. Okay, here we go. How about ink? Did you point to this one? Oops, sorry. I'm trying to figure out the camera. Ink. I-N-K, pink, ink. Okay, find the sound unk. Did you point to this one? Unk. U-N-K, junk, unk. How about onk? Did you point to this one? O-N-K, honk, onk. Okay, see if you know the one that we're missing. Do you know it? Ank. A-N-K, bank, ank. Okay, think of our glued sounds from last week. Do you remember how to spell ang? A-N-G, fang, ang. Do you remember how to spell ing? I-N-G, ring, ing. Do you remember how to spell ong? O-N-G, song, ong. And how about ung? U-N-G, lung, ung. Okay, I think that is all that we have for today. Okay, thanks for joining me for Fundations. I hope that you're continuing to learn at home, and I hope you don't feel overwhelmed with all of your activities. Parents, you're doing awesome trying to get these kiddos to keep learning in this kind of crazy time. But boys and girls, you just have fun with your parents and your babysitters and your grandmas and grandpas at home. And I will see you soon. Have a great day. And I'll see you later.